Yo, so you want to become disciplined? Well, you're quite lucky because this past year, I've been constantly improving and developing big amounts of discipline. It's literally to a point where I can wake up at 5 AM, do 2 hours of deep work daily, go to the gym every day. I've meditated for 100 days in a row and I'm following a strict schedule. And you can get all these results as well because I will show you my proven framework which makes discipline way easier and more fun. And of course you'll build immense discipline by following it. But if you don't hear this advice or just don't implement it, you'll stay in pain like I did, struggling for 2 years trying to find out how to become disciplined whilst eating shitty food all day and scrolling until my brain was fried. So let's just start with step 1, becoming addicted. If my younger self had heard this advice, he would have laughed. How should I be able to become addicted to being disciplined? He thought discipline was all about doing something hard, which, well, it is, but we can just make that hard task way easier. And if he heard the advice I'm about to tell you, he would probably have clicked off. That is only because he thought he would achieve David Goggins type discipline in just 1 week. But anyways, what I did was I simply just lowered the bar for success. Think about a professional high jumper. He couldn't always jump that high, and trust me, he didn't start with the bar up that high. So to become more consistent, I did the same with all the tasks I wanted to become disciplined in. I started with 3 minutes of meditation instead of 20. I just went to the gym and walked around and maybe just did 1 set instead of trying to do 1.5 hour workout. And instead of trying to work for 2 hours, I just did 5 minutes. This is the way you can make discipline addicting. When you match the hard task with your level of discipline, it actually becomes fun and feels doable to do the task. And this is where my younger self would say, this isn't even sustainable. I'll just forget to do it, and it isn't even that rewarding when you complete the task. Well, that is step 2, staying addicted. By now I've explained how to actually do the hard task, but this is where the juicy stuff comes in, because the way to make the task rewardable and remember to do the task is with a habit tracker. And this is where every day we check in to see if we've actually completed the task, just to make sure we hold ourselves accountable. Now I've already made a free template for you 100% for free, which you can get in the description, so just go and get that before I explain how to use it. So now that you have your tracker ready, at the top of the paper write the task that you made easy in step 1. Now if we take the example with working out, every day when you do the workout you get to tick a box which gives you that rewarding dopamine feeling that we were missing before. But if you don't work out, you don't complete that task, then you have to cross the box. And this makes for a competitive game where you can like play against yourself, where you want to tick the box and you don't really want to miss that 1 tick because you can't want to keep like your streak going. And then at the end of every row you can just write how many out of the 10 that you got, and then you can like track your progress. And to add even more accountability to this, it's very important that you hang the tracker on a wall somewhere where you see it every single day. And that is simply the secret to making discipline rewarding and to actually stay addicted. But my younger self would still say, this is stupid. Just going to the gym and doing easy tasks won't get me progress. When you make the task easy, it gets no results. Well, I would smack him and say, listen up, because that is step 3. Leveling up. Maybe you've already figured it out, but when we want to start a new habit, we aren't doing it to get the benefits, but simply just to get consistent in it. So when I told you to make the task easy, I already knew it wasn't going to make you feel the benefits of the habit you're trying to implement. I simply said so to actually form a habit around that task. At first, it's very important to not up the difficulty, but simply aim for more days with the task completed. What I did was I looked at my tracker, and only when I was missing a day every row max was when I upped the difficulty. So when you have 27 ticks at least on your tracker, then you can up the difficulty. So maybe like the difficulty increase could be, you know, you want to do a longer workout, or you want to meditate for more minutes. Whatever habit you're trying to track, just up the difficulty a little tiny bit. And so now we've established how to level up once you're consistent. And you see, discipline can literally become a game. And by now you have the 3 steps that you need to start becoming disciplined. And with just these 3 steps, you can build very, very high levels of discipline, which is what I've done. Alright, that's it. Put one foot in front of the other.